Hey everybody, Icy Cat here, and you know what we're talking about today. The big bomb of information that Ubisoft dropped at E3 2015 is here. We've got new maps, new modes, new guns, new operators, and best of all, Terrorist Hunt is back. So let's not waste any time and let's get in depth with Rainbow Six at E3 2015. Ubisoft promised us exciting news this year, and oh man, did they deliver. We now have lots of great info on everybody's favorite staple co-op mode, Terrorist Hunt. So we found out that the terrorists are part of an organization known as the White Masks. From what we see of the cutscenes, they look like they're involved in some pretty bad stuff as they're shown building bombs and biological or chemical weapons of some kind. We also see some interesting footage of Angela Bassett, who is apparently the new Six in charge. Not sure how that happened, but regardless of how she wound up in charge of Rainbow, she's a fantastic actress, and you can tell she brings a great sense of gravitas to the role she's given and really seems to sink her teeth into it. When Kevin Spacey was cast in the last Call of Duty game, he really brought the star power, not just in voice, but also performance acting. Looks like Bassett is set to do the same thing here. We also get our first look at a new map called Consulate. This sprawling map seems much larger than the house and plane maps we've seen already. It begs the question if there will be separate sized maps between co-op and adversarial modes. Either way, the Consulate looks to be the perfect size to engage a terrorist, with lots of rooms and hallways and many ways to go. Co-op looks like it can be played any way you want to. You can go at it solo, or drop in as a team of 5, or anything in between. The really fascinating thing is what Ubisoft is calling the Siege Generator. This is a mechanic that mixes and matches a host of variables to generate unique mission parameters each time you play. It looks like it'll keep the replay value nice and high as it mixes up game modes, maps, time of day, objective types, and locations as well as fortifications. Siege Generator will also stack randomization into the enemy AI, as there are several specialist types, like engineers who place traps and barricades, roamers who set up ambushes and flank, and bombers with heavy armor and suicide vests. That's all they've confirmed so far, but I have a feeling there'll be even more as well. Each of the bots are controlled by what they call an AI strategy manager that dynamically reacts and reroutes the terrorists to try to take you out with maximum effectiveness. No more predefined patrol routes or spawn wave triggers with teleporting bad guys like Vegas had. Ubisoft also stated that they're not approaching difficulty by increasing the damage the terrorists can take or how much they can deal, but rather finding more intelligent ways to use the bot AI using factors such as placement and tactics. Expect the terrorists to pull out all the stops as they breach walls and windows, repel, place traps, set ambushes, and more. This sounds like the most advanced and deep co-op PvE experience, not only for Rainbow Six, but frankly anything else I've heard of either. Ubisoft has confirmed that Terrorist Hunt will come in the following flavors: Terror Hunt Classic, Bomb Defusal, Hostage Rescue, and Asset Protection. By this point, we all know what Hostage Rescue is about. Bomb Defusal seems to be done by dropping a defusal device that remote hacks the bomb to disable it. When this process is initiated, an alarm goes off and the AI strategy manager redirects terrorists to stop you until the process is complete, making things difficult. Protect the Asset mode sounds like a defensive mode that has you guarding an asset from destruction while the terrorists try to assault your position. Mixing both offensive and defensive objectives into Terrorist Hunt sounds like a great idea. Also confirmed is that these modes will occur against 11 different worldwide locations, each playable on day or night variations. Having a second variation of each map will make it feel like there's twice as many maps to play through though, so there's certainly plenty of sandbox to play in. New weapons and attachments are also present. Seen here is the Starog assault rifle. We also have confirmation that there is indeed an ACOG sight in play. Hopefully this is some kind of weapon attachment that you can customize your loadouts with, and not just limited to one specific operator. This weapon is kitted out with an EOTech holographic sight as well. Here we have what looks like one of the Spetsnaz operators deploying a light machine gun on some kind of deployable turret system, though we can also use it as a standalone LMG as well. Bomb Defusal mode is also seen as an adversarial game mode for the first time. Another new operator is named Fuse. He comes loaded with cluster charges that stick to walls and release grenades through to the other side. As you can see by his loadout here, he's a heavy armor class and comes loaded with a PMM handgun, ballistic shield, and breaching charge. The other new operator is Montagny. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right or not, but he's very obviously another heavily armored character. His specialty is an extendable shield. This thing by default is the size of a normal ballistic shield, but you press a button and the top and bottom expand and lock into place, making it so you can't get shot in the lower legs or head. Finally, we get a peek at the new map Hereford Base, which serves as Rainbow headquarters, as well as home of the SAS. This map looks slick. It has a very industrial feel to it. So far, we haven't seen much of it though, other than these brief snippets. It will be playable on the E3 floor this week, so hopefully we'll get to see more of it soon. The Ubisoft coverage of Rainbow Six Siege was amazing. A ton of information, and lots of surprises. The graphics are amazing, the new maps and modes look fantastic, and the Siege generator and the AI strategy manager mechanics have me hungry for more. Looks like the initial E3 2015 reveal was another hit, and a sign of great things to come this October 13th, or September 24th for those of you who have access to the beta. Did the E3 reveal live up to your expectations? What were you most excited to see? What do you hope we might still find out about this week at E3? Any disappointments? Leave a comment below. Or even better, head over to the subreddit or forums and discuss. If you want to stay up to date on the latest news and commentary regarding Rainbow Six Siege, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.